Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the 72,000 milliamp high capacity power bank by Renogy. Let's open it up and check it out. So first impressions, we got a real good size box here, real nice packaging as well, right? We got a nice high capacity power bank, 72,000 milliamps, or if you want to cut out some zeros, 72 amp hours, 266 watt hours total, right? We're going to have some USB-C input and output and a cigarette lighter port. More on that in just a bit. As we work our way around the box, we got some nice infographics, right? We've got wireless charging, 60 watt max USB-C power delivery, solar compatible, quick charge 3.0. On the flip side of the box, it also features a 12 volt car socket, two-way DC outlet, an LED flashlight, a 60 watt AC adapter, and is ideal for CPAP. Talk about that here shortly as well. And on the back side, we've got one nice large infographic schematic of the power bank itself, everything that's included, all the things that we're about to take a look at right now. All right, so when we start to open up the box here, super nice unboxing, real solid packaging, form-fitting foam with all the cutouts that you need. In this side over here, we've got some electronics. We've got our double barrel connector, probably more of like an extension cord per se, a power adapter with another barrel connector right on the end as well, and a full spread of different barrels from reducers to expanders. You can take these off, right? You'll take the connectors that we have right there. They're all the same on the bottom here, and then you can choose the one that will go correspondingly on the other end. And then over here, we've got the battery bank itself. It comes in this nice carry case. This thing is nice and squishy. It's kind of got that neoprene type of feel, a little bit of Velcro here to keep things locked in, and then another little pocket underneath. And last but not least, we got a user's manual here. Just unfolds easily and opens up like this, and it'll have all the information you need to know. Let's take a look at the battery bank here. Open this up. Looks like we got a little cardboard on top and a little plastic covering. So we've got this thing out. An initial impression, I really like this, yeah? This thing is heavy, and I mean heavy in a good way. It's not light, but it's not obnoxiously heavy for what you're expecting to get out of something like this. It's got a real nice texture and feel to it, kind of like that soft silicone type of stuff. And then we've got a little bit of texture in the silicone over here as well. So I would say real good gripability. It doesn't feel like it's accidentally gonna slip out of your hands. So on the top side, we have the wireless charging pad. We'll come back to test that here shortly. Both the sides have little grips and little grooves for your finger. On the back over wall, it's just real nice and smooth. We have a little bit of information right here. On the back side, some of the stuff we've already covered at the very beginning, 72,000 milliamps, 266 watt hours total. We've got a DC input of 18 to 24 volts at 4 amps. We have a Type-C input that can handle DC 5 volt 3 amps, 9 volt 3, 12 volt at 3 amps, 15 volt 3, all of this here. USB-C output, yes, DC 5 volts, 4.5 amps, 4.5 at 5, 9 volt 2 amp, 12 volt 1.5. We have our DC output, 12 volts at 5 amps or 16.5 at 4 amp, 20 volt at 3, obviously progressively going down the higher the voltage you push. Type-C output 1, 5 volt 3 amp, 9 volt 3 amp, kind of standard type of stuff. Type-C output 2, 5 volt 3 amps, 9 volts standards here, okay? And then we have the cigarette lighter output, which is a DC 12 volt 15 amp for the CPAP. Wireless charge capability, 10 watts right there. On the top is where we have all of our different power ports, whether those are in or out, but everything is labeled clearly right here. On the left side here, we have our USB outputs only. So we have one USB-C and a regular USB. And the one on the right is both in and output, USB-C and DC. Over here, we have the cigarette lighter adapter, perfect for a variety of different things. So maybe you have an air pump that you're taking with you to inflate different things. You can plug that in here. Or if you're using this battery bank for a CPAP machine, the cord is not included, but they do sell them. You plug it in here. You can have your CPAP machine going all night, overnight. Up top, we have a bunch of different LEDs and buttons for different things. If you press the button, the green light will go on. This makes sure that the power bank is on, and also so that you can use the wireless charging. You can see you'll have a couple different lights illuminated based on the capacity. Right now, 2 lights, we're roughly halfway filled. On this side over here is where you'll be able to control the DC output right here. So you have your different values between 12, 16.5, 20, and 24. Just hold it down for a couple of seconds and it'll start to turn red like so. And you can press the button and toggle through what different voltage output that you're going to be needing. Over here, let's test out the wireless charging. Simply just set your phone right down. It takes just a second right there, as you can see. Wireless charging is happening and it's going to be nice and quick. Last but not least, there is a flashlight built on the bottom, which is always a nice extra and is always great for safety. So you've got white and red options. If you hold the power button just for a couple of seconds here, the red one will turn on like this. A couple quick presses and you'll be able to toggle through the whites, and the white has a high and a low setting. And so if we put this to the test, we got a lot of different things going. I got my main phone charging wirelessly up here, second phone charging off of USB-C, camera batteries charging off of the regular USB port, and then the other USB-C in and out I have running over here onto some drone batteries. So this really could be a field battery pack charging up a lot of different devices and electronics. So at the end of the day, I really like this power bank by Renogy. It's compact, as compact can be for the amount of capacity that you're getting for this. It's not heavy, nor is it light. With a lot of versatility with a variety of different outputs that do both in and out. And we've also got the cigarette lighter adapter on top, wireless charging, and a flashlight. It leaves a lot not to be desired because it is ticking off all the different things that you're going to want out of a outdoor battery bank.